Welcome back to the deep dive. This week, we're really strapping in for what the source material is calling one of the most transformative cosmic weeks of the year.
Oh, absolutely.
We're doing a full spectrum audit covering November 17th through the 23rd, 2025. Our source is the incredible analysis from Tarot by High C, and they promise this isn't a week where anyone gets to hide.
No, not at all. It's
Yeah.
more like a week where hiding becomes first impossible and then, ultimately unnecessary.
Okay.
That's absolutely right. I mean, our mission in this deep dive is to navigate a period that's really defined by emotional resets, sharply heightened intuition, and the undeniable revelation of secrets.
Right.
We are here to explore how you can achieve liberation, even if that liberation has to come through some pretty profound disruption.
And that core theme is so important. Truth doesn't destroy, it clarifies.
It's vital to remember that,
And
yes.
to make all these complex movements stick, we have a fantastic framework. The analysis comes in two ways. The traditional astrological aspects, the, technical nuts and bolts, and this fully fleshed out sci-fi narrative, the StoryScope. It follows Captain Lyra Sunfell and her starship, the Sagitta.
A great analogy.
We're going to use Lyra's journey to help us anchor all these celestial movements in really practical, emotional terms.
And it's necessary because the week demands this immediate internal processing. We have to face what we've outgrown. We have to truly understand the shadows we carry so they no longer run the show.
This is not surface level work at all.
No, this is deep system maintenance.
Okay, let's unpack this. Let's start with that necessity for an inward audit, which kicks off immediately on Monday. The source material sets a mandate for the whole week, doesn't it?
It does. It's honesty without oversharing, rest without retreat, and patience without silence.
So you have to dig deep, but you still have to show up.
Exactly. And Monday presents what the source aptly names a stability paradox.
A stability paradox.
Yeah. On one hand, you've got this highly positive, expansive energy flowing through the Sun trine Jupiter retrograde. This suggests opportunity, confidence.
And that the resources you need are just sort of there.
They're available, you feel supported, maybe even a little lucky.
But the cosmos isn't giving us a free pass on discipline, is it?
No way. Alongside that luck, we have the Sun trine Saturn retrograde, which just grounds the whole experience. It offers stability, objectivity, and it assures us that earnest effort gets rewarded.
So let's connect the dots for you, the listener. You feel incredibly supported, even lucky, but at the same time, the universe demands discipline.
A mature approach, it's structured luck.
Okay, so if everything seems so structured and supported on the surface, what's happening underneath that's forcing this immediate internal audit?
Right. This is where it gets really interesting. Beneath that positive structure, we have Mercury retrograde sextile Pluto, also peaking on Monday.
And this isn't just about reading between the lines.
Not at all.
Uh,
This alignment gives you this acute ability to pinpoint where power dynamics, or the lack of them, have created situations involving, abuse, deception, or abandonment.
wow.
Your reflection becomes intense, personal, and profoundly honest.
So that theme, truth doesn't destroy, it clarifies, is tested right out of the gate.
It is. The challenge is receiving that hard truth without feeling demolished by it.
And this is where the StoryScope comes in. Captain Lyra Sunfell experiences this paradox immediately. She detects the Jupiter gate opening.
Right, with that 94% probability of opportunity and expansion, which is a perfect match for those positive trines, she's ready to go.
But then the dormant Mercury RX node reactivates.
And this node holds the sealed transcripts of the Scorpio incident, a buried betrayal she spent years trying to suppress.
The analogy is so powerful. The universe is basically saying whatever secrets Lyra or you thought were safely hidden can no longer stay concealed.
The time for internal reprocessing has been mandated. And that Mercury retrograde shift into Scorpio, which starts this week, is absolutely central to that deep digging.
So when Mercury retrogrades, thought and communication get delayed or reversed. But in Scorpio,
In intense Scorpio, that whole process becomes deeply personal, instinctive. It's an opportunity to uncover concealed realities and just dive into the unspoken emotional depths of our past experiences.
that sounds incredibly volatile. I mean, if we are digging up betrayal and abandonment, what's the danger there?
And this is crucial. We have to watch out for words being used intentionally to control or intimidate others during this period. It's highly volatile.
Because everyone's truths are surfacing.
Exactly. So the temptation to weaponize that knowledge is high. We have to remember, clarity is the goal, not conflict.
Okay, so if Monday was the internal audit forcing us to face the past, then midweek is the shockwave, the thing that guarantees future change.
That's it.
Let's move to section 2, Wednesday and Thursday, because this is the cosmic climax. The main event is the new moon in Scorpio on Thursday.
And it is destined to bring dramatic revelations, course-changing events.
The intensity of this new moon it's astronomical. You're calling it a system reset.
It is a system reset
Mm-hmm.
because the moon is making strong aspects to all 5 outer planets.
All 5 at once. So Jupiter, Saturn.
Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. It is so rare for a new moon to link to the entire transpersonal collective in one shot like this.
And what does that mean for us emotionally?
It means the emotional charge is vast, it's instinctive, maybe a little uneasy. It forces a collective reevaluation of every major structure in our lives.
That convergence sounds overwhelming. Let's focus on the most challenging parts first, that Uranus effect. That's the disruptive source we need to prepare for, right?
Absolutely. The source warns that we can anticipate abrupt, disruptive events, often forcing us out of complacency.
And people with fixed signs need to be careful.
Yes, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, you need to exercise extra caution. You might behave impulsively, ignoring the long-term ramifications just for that immediate emotional release.
And we see that explosion peak on Wednesday when Mercury retrograde opposes Uranus retrograde. That feels like an inward revolution.
Expect astonishing, sudden, maybe even liberating insights that just compel you to think outside the box. It might feel like a nervous electric current running through your thoughts.
But the truth becomes clear.
The profound reality amidst the chaos becomes accessible. It's the moment when the truth you've been auditing slams into your current structure and demands a break.
Wait, okay, if we have such explosive revelations and disruptions, how can we possibly use thoughts and words that are healing? That seems like a massive contradiction.
And that tension is the genius of the cosmos this week.
Okay.
Also peaking on Wednesday, we have Mercury retrograde trine Neptune retrograde. That trine is our intuitive guide. So while the opposition with Uranus is forcing the external break, the trine with Neptune allows our thoughts and our words to be incredibly creative and healing.
So we have the chaos, but we also have a structural safety net.
Exactly. The source points to a grand trine happening. The Scorpio moon is trine Jupiter in Cancer and Saturn in Pisces.
And that's the emotional safety net?
It's the emotional and intuitive safety net. It helps you access higher intuition, dreams. It helps you sort through all the excessive, contradictory, volatile information flooding your mind.
It's a reassurance.
It reassures you that this chaos has a purpose and a structural guide.
The sci-fi analogy for this midweek chaos is just perfect. The Scorpio moon array activates, and it causes a deep, system-wide blackout on the Sagitta.
Right. Captain Lyra witnesses a convergence event where all the outer nodes fire at once.
The mapping is so clear.
It is. Uranus creates electrical storms. Saturn provides that stabilizing harmonic. Neptune floods minds with visions. And Pluto sends a pulse demanding Lyra reclaim what was stolen from her.
Her truth.
Her truth. The universe is conscious. It's demanding she face what she refused to see.
And Lyra reaches the eye of this blackout, and the Mercury RX node hums louder, forcing her to revisit every failure, every truth she twisted to survive.
But then she gets crucial guidance from a voice.
Her own older, wiser self.
Yes, telling her, the truth you fear is the truth that will free you.
And this is the critical moment for every listener.
It is. That older, wiser voice is accessible to you because the disruptions from Uranus have stripped away all the mental barriers and defenses. It shows that the past isn't finished with us.
But because we finally faced it, we're no longer its prisoner.
Exactly. You can use tools like intense journaling or dream analysis to access that same deep wisdom Lyra finds.
So we've dug up the past, we've survived the shockwave. Now we move into section 3. Clarity, restoration, and forward motion starting on Friday.
And the energy becomes incredibly frenetic.
The sun opposes Uranus, but it trines Neptune. It's this tension between needing radical freedom and seeking spiritual transcendence.
This is the turning point. But what's most fascinating here is the long-term potential. We need to focus on a rare, massive alignment. The Uranus retrograde sextile Neptune retrograde.
Which is exact on Thursday, but it lasts for a really long time.
A very long time. From August 2025 all the way through July 2026.
A year-long opportunity. So what does this rare sextile actually do?
Well, it provides these powerful opportunities for spiritual awakening and expanding consciousness, but its key function, it's defined as being all about restoring things that have been broken.
Okay.
It relates to reinstating things you previously saw as useless or abandoned as fruitless, but whose time has finally come.
That's the tangible application we need. The secrets exposed midweek are meant to fuel a long-term restoration project. Can you give us a few examples of what restoring broken things might look like in a listener's life?
Absolutely. Think about an old skill you gave up on, a language, a musical instrument, maybe coding, that now has unexpected relevance.
Or a business idea?
Yes, a stalled business idea that was ahead of its time and is now perfectly pertinent. Or, critically, repairing a long-neglected family connection that was broken because of miscommunication.
So the Newman revelations give you the clarity to see what to fix.
And this sextile gives you the cosmic energy to make that repair last over the next year.
That is a powerful path forward. And that shift from introspection to external action is signaled by the sun moving into Sagittarius on November 21st.
Yes, we trade those intense, private Scorpio shadows and secrets for, as you say, wide open spaces.
That's a fresh wave of energy.
And optimism. We're inspired by a desire for new experiences, a deeper understanding of life's meaning. We move toward the bigger picture, ready to take that first step forward.
We're done digging. Now we start planning.
And Saturday is the crucial day for that strategized action. Mercury retrograde is trying both Saturn retrograde and Jupiter retrograde. Thoughts gain gravity.
This alignment is crucial. It means the chaos from midweek wasn't just emotional noise.
No, it's now structured feedback. It's a moment to sit down and build a financial plan or write a proposal based on that new clarity. The universe helps produce long-lasting results if we stay objective and commit.
And Lyra's crew embraces this in the StoryScope. She realizes the universe is circular, expanding, recurring.
Yes, and they link the collaborative intelligence of the Mercury RX, Saturn, and Jupiter nodes. With those newly exposed truths, they chart a precise course toward the Sagittarius Rift, an unexplored, untamed corridor, their future.
And as they emerge, Pluto whispers its final message.
A demanding one. Through the comms, wherever you turn your attention, know the universe isn't playing games. The deep transformation is complete. She's ready.
What a journey. I mean, we moved from a difficult internal audit on Monday through a massive cosmic convergence midweek that tested our sanity.
And we came out the other side.
Culminating in an inspired strategic path forward by the weekend, what started as intensely disruptive becomes absolutely defining.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, for you, the listener, what does it all mean? The transformation this week is profound. Your perspectives on the past are shifting. Your core beliefs are being fundamentally questioned.
You've been given the truth.
And now you have to wield the clarity it provides to restructure your life for the next year.
So now that you've navigated this intense week of revelations and restoration, here is a final provocative thought to sit with. That rare Uranus-Neptune sextile is all about restoring things that have been broken, and it's in effect until July 2026.
A long time.
Given the explosive revelations of this week, the secrets, the betrayals, the abandonments, what specific aspect of your life, whether it's an abandoned project, a neglected relationship, or a forgotten purpose, is now finally pertinent enough to be actively refurbished or reinstated? The universe is waiting for you to pick it back up.